Good day, this is Andy speaking, welcoming you to watch a 2025 update to the Expert Field Medical Badge Testing Instructional Videos. This video is Evacuation Task 10, Load Casualties onto a Non-Standard Vehicle 5-ton. The video was recorded in September 2025, and tasks are performed to the June 2024 EFMB standards recorded in MEDCoE PAM 350-10. A special thanks to 557th Medical Company for demonstrating this task and filming the video. These videos were filmed to enable local unit training and testing and are not affiliated with the EFMB Test Control Office.
Good morning, I'm Sergeant Ibarra. Today we're going to be performing the task of loading casualties onto the non-standard vehicle, which is a 5-ton LMTV behind me. The conditions are given a non-standard vehicle with the side gates down on the sides, the ladder leaning on the side of the vehicle, the bench seats in the secured upright position without cargo cover or metal bows, 5 treated casualties with DD Form 1380 secured on litters with straps and securing material. You and 3 non-candidate soldiers will form a litter squad, with you serving as the number 1 person to load the casualties. The non-candidate soldiers may assist you by securing the litters onto the seats. However, it is still your responsibility to ensure that the litters are properly secured. The standards are loading casualties in the correct sequence for the evacuation platform with 100% accuracy and without causing further harm to the casualties, utilizing the go, no-go criteria. Complete all performing steps within 15 minutes. Candidate, do I have any questions?
No, Sergeant.
All right, your time starts when you interact with the lane.
Morning report. I am POC balling, and anything I tell you to do, you do. Anything I tell you that I don't tell you, don't do. Okay? So can I please get you guys to lower the tailgate, put the ladder in, and clear any debris out? And can one of you stay up there by the seats?
This lane does not have to be conducted in chronological order, so the candidate is delegating the task to complete step 2, preparing the non-standard vehicle to receive the casualties. The first step is lowering the tailgate. The next step is to lower the bench seat, secure the vertical support brackets, as well as remove any debris. As she delegated this task, the ladder and the tailgate are now down and preparing. He is now removing the debris for the candidate. And at the same time, the candidate can begin to complete step 1, surveying and prioritizing the casualties to determine loading sequence, as well as verifying the security of the litter straps on the casualties. While verifying the DD 1380s, she is making sure that she understands which ones are priority and which ones are urgent. That way she can correctly load the patients onto the LMTV. As she is doing so, she is also not walking over the head or over the torso of the patients. She is walking around. When she has determined the loading sequence of all her patients, you can subtly slide them or mark them so as to know which ones are which when it comes time for loading. She's now going to move on to the LMTV. And in order to delegate bringing down the secured bench seats to the downright position, she is asking her support to come help her, and she will demonstrate exactly what she wants done.
Positive control. Lower it down. This side. This. Let it down. And the way you're going to secure these brackets, you're going to slide in right here. Also, slide this in, just like this. And for extra security, I want you to clip this as well. Since that's kind of broke, I'm gonna clip this part right here. Can you see it? Clip this. If I can get it to clip. Clip this part. And this part as well around the leg, clip this. And can you do this for the other side, please? When you're done with that,
As she's doing so, so she's also going down and up the ladder in an appropriate manner, never jumping off the LMTV. She's going to communicate with the rest of her support squad.
One of y'all two back there and one of you.
This now completes step 2, which is loading or preparing the non-standard vehicle to receive casualties. Candidate will now move on to step 3, which is loading and securing the patients to the vehicle.
Prepare to lift, move forward. Center your face. When I say prepare to lift, you're gonna lift the shoulder height. Prepare to lift, and slide in.
The patients that the candidate is loading first right now are the priority patients. This will meet the criteria of placing 3 litters crosswise on the seats forward next to the cab.
Prepare to lift. Gonna turn close.
As the candidate gets over the patient, she is ensuring that she is going over the feet and never directly over the torso. She is also verifying the security of the litter on top of the LMTV before coming back down to load her next priority patient. Come right here.
Prepare to lift. Move forward. Center force, use your face. Prepare to lift, slide in. Y'all want to come up here with me? Then on the other side, please.
This is an alternative form of carrying the litter onto the LMTV. While doing so, again, make sure that you're keeping positive control of your patient. If you are being placed in the middle of the litters, I would suggest you put your support there in those positions. Now she's going to load in her last priority patient in the exact same manner in order to complete step 3 alpha.
Prepare to lift, move forward. Center your face, don't mess with forward, prepare to lift. Can I get one with me? Prepare to lift. Turn this way. Can you hold this for me so I can get out?
This completes step 3 alpha, and now the candidate can move on to 3 bravo, which is placing 2 litters lengthwise on the floor, forward toward the cab, feet first, ensuring the casualties' heads are exposed from under the upper litters. For this maneuver, she has to rotate her casualty so that they enter the vehicle in a feet first manner as the criteria states.
Move forward towards the LMTV. Stands at 4, but when we push this in, it's going to stay on the edge, alright? Center your face. Prepare to lift. Shim.
The candidate slides in the first urgent patient, and she leaves enough room to put in 1 more patient next to it. And she will conduct the exact same maneuver of a clock or counterclockwise rotation.
Lift. Rotate. over to the left a little bit. All right. Center your face. Put a lift.
After completing steps 3 Alpha and Bravo, the candidate can now move on to securing the litters to the vehicle, which is step 3 Charlie. Before performing the rest of the securing of the litters, she must be able to demonstrate at least one proper method to secure the litters before she can ask the rest of her support to execute.
All right, so basically, you see these 4 stirrups? So got 1 stirrup here, 2 stirrups here, 2 stirrups here, and 1 here. You're gonna do this tie on this side and the opposite side, okay? So what you're gonna do is gonna come through these stirrups right here. Make sure it's all tight. You're gonna cross this way. Then you're gonna come back around, cross the other way. Make sure it's high and tight. And then you're gonna do a double knot. All right, go and execute.
After delegating the rest of securing the litters that were already loaded as priority, she's going to move on top of the cab to now secure the rest of her last 2 litters, the urgent patients. When performing this task, she has to tie the ends of the first 2 litters together. The objective here is to make sure that the litters cannot be separated while in transport. So she's going to do the exact same knot, except now she's going to do it on top, on the litters. While performing this maneuver, be sure to not use your patient as a table. Make sure you're leaning over and being careful. At this point, the candidate can ask for support in order to slide in the patients to the back, toward the cab.
All right, we are going to push this as far as we can, okay? Ready, push. Can you come up here with me? We're going to keep pushing until it gets all the way to the back, all right? All right, ready? Ready, push.
After sliding in her 2 urgent patients, she now has to finish securing the litters to each other.
Support. Can you please finish?
At the same time, she is
securing
delegating to her
other
support to
stirrups
continue
to a leg piece.
securing the last 2 litters that just slid in. To guarantee the most security of her litters, all these stirrups have to be attached to one part of the bench so as to prevent any movement during transit.
Any of you got extra cravat? Thank you.
Once the candidate is complete, is sure that all the litters are properly secure, she is going to conduct a test to determine if she is able to pull her litters forward. The objective is that the stirrups here should not be passing the end of the D-ring. And as you can see, they did not because everything was properly secured.
Support. Can you put this to this on the side of the vehicle and lift up the tailgate and secure it.
She just delegated step number 4, raising and securing the tailgate. As your support is doing so, she is now checking and properly making sure that all her litters are properly secured by lifting up the handles of the litter to determine if they are lifting up excessively. This will complete the step shown in conditions about having your responsibility to ensure that the litters are properly secured. Once she's sure that she is satisfied with her support's work,
Task complete.
she can say task complete, and that will end her time.